Hey guys, welcome back to Mitza Creek Farm. You can see that we have the sheep back in the front yard. They actually have all of those woods fenced in behind the house, all the way over to our property line. But the mosquitoes are so bad that they don't really like to leave anywhere but the yard. And all the little lambs, it's funny, you'll watch them go graze and they'll lay down in the tall grass and they'll eat the grass around them, and then they'll get up and move to a new patch, lay down, eat, because the mosquitoes are just so bad. But during the day, probably at night too, they all huddle around like that when they're not grazing, or they'll lay down like that, and it just kind of keeps the flies and mosquitoes off of them. It is really hot again today, and I thought yesterday we might get a chance of rain. We didn't have anything, but it's kind of too hot to finish planting pumpkins. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to plant our big planters and get those done and get something crossed off my to-do list, get something finished. This is heavy. I have a big old jug of water on it full of plants. I have to drag it all the way to the end of our driveway, which is about a quarter of a mile. So once I get momentum, it won't be hard, but getting going, that's heavy. I noticed we have tent caterpillar or army caterpillar nests in a couple of trees here, and the DNR is recommending cutting the branch they're on, throwing it in a garbage bag, and like sealing it so that they can't escape, and throwing it in the garbage or burning it. And so I'm gonna do that while I'm walking down here. I brought a garbage bag and my big pruners. Got one done. I'm trying it again. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall this time, but we got one there, and then I don't know if I can reach that one right there, but I'm gonna try to. That one's really high up there, so I don't think I'll be able to get it, but at least I got 3 of them, and that'll make a big difference, and that is a relief. When I was a kid, our area had a really bad infestation of those, and we actually went on vacation to Canada, and they were everywhere. Like at night you could hear them falling from the ceiling in our cabin. It was disgusting. So I do not like those at all, and if the DNR says to get rid of them, we're gonna do our best to get rid of them. This is the first planter we're gonna do. It has some Dusty Miller in it that has perennialized. There's some too, but everything else, like I'm guessing these are, maybe those are marigolds or cosmos, I don't know. Anyways, everything else can be taken out. For all these plants, I am using what I have on hand so that I don't have to go buy anything. I'm willing to not have color or much color for a few more weeks if it means I don't need to go and buy flowers that I don't necessarily want or need. I have always wanted to grow poppies, and I could never find any that were perennials for our area. You'd always have to plant them as annuals. And I did find or 2 types that are perennials for our area, so I got those. But I wanted to plant them down here because I don't want to plant them up at the house in case an animal eats them. Everything up at the house is, for the most part, non-toxic. We do have lilies. Those can be toxic if ingested a lot, but I don't want anything that is going to kill an animal if they get out and decide to go eat my flowers. So the poppies are going down here. So here's the poppies. I have a bunch of zinnias, and I think there's straw flowers under here as well. Gotta empty that. That fell out of all the water sloshed out of the wagon on the way down. So I have a bunch of zinnias and a bunch of straw flowers. So straw flowers will go in the back because they get taller. They're a little wet. Beck came down last night and got these really well watered for me. So the soil is somewhat moist, so that is good. So I just need to worry about, once they're planted, getting everything watered. Okay, so some more zinnias. We have cosmos. I'm gonna put in a couple coneflowers, actually 3 in each bed. And we have this celosia. and some marigolds and some petunias. So my plan is I'm gonna do tall marigolds in the back, and then put a few cosmos in there because they'll get tall and wispy, and then do 3 kind of in the center, do 3 coneflowers, and then tons of poppies all around it. And then in the front we'll do a couple zinnias and petunias and some marigolds to keep the deer away. Alright, so we have Victoria Louise, I think it's Princess Victoria Louise poppy, which is pink with like a dark gray center, very beautiful pale pink. And then we have Royal Wedding, which is white outside with a black inside for poppies. So those are right all there in the center. And so there's our marigolds, straw flowers, and cosmos. Marigolds that we're planting are the Colossus bicolor, and that is what they look like fully open. Those are gorgeous. I absolutely love them. I almost forgot to plant the coneflowers in here. So I have 3 coneflowers I'm gonna plant. I'm gonna do 2 of the Cheyenne Spirit, I think, and 1 of the green twister. So Cheyenne Spirit, I'm almost wondering if I should put it closer to the edge. Do like that one there. And then the green twister in the center, and then the other one over there. That might look pretty. I might do that. So do that guy there. And this guy in the center. Let's step back and see how it looks. I think that'll look good. You know what? I'm almost thinking that the poppies need to scoot over a little more. All right, so there we go. In the front here, we have short marigolds. They're dwarf marigolds. The Dusty Miller that was already in there, and this is spreading kind of everywhere, so it's gonna pop up all summer long. My petunias, there should be, I believe, 3 white and 2 purple in each bunch here. Then we have zinnias and 2 Cheyenne Spirit coneflowers on the outside edge, and this is the green twister, and then all the poppies here in the center. Then we have some more zinnias sprinkled in, we have cosmos, and then tall marigolds. So now that I got these planted, I'm gonna water them well. I put in a slow release fertilizer yesterday when Beck was watering these, so I don't need to do that. And now that they are planted and in soil, these guys are really going to grow quickly. And there we go. Now it is time to move on to the next planter. I think I'm really gonna love how this looks once it gets nice and full. And I put a lot of plants in there, so it is gonna get nice and full. My goal is to keep these guys well watered and well fertilized this year. They kind of always get forgotten. So I want to make sure that they look awesome and continue to grow throughout the summer and don't get too dried out, especially with it being so dry already. It's kind of off to a rough start, but I am really liking how that looks. Let's go on to the next one. And hopefully we can repeat the same pattern or get pretty close to it. Here's this one. I would love to get more soil in here, but it's not gonna happen this spring. We have way too much stuff to do. So I'm just gonna go and plant these guys and get going here. Got that one done, and I got it watered. So you can see I added celosia here in the back, but it's pretty much the same. We've got poppies in the center, the coneflowers, and then filled in with petunias, marigolds, and zinnias right there. that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.